welcome back to another video of ASMR. Today I have a sort of new video for y'all. I've been just trying to gauge what y'all have been doing lately, and I have to say, like, I feel like a lot of us, we are resting. But what I've also realized is that the people that I am attracting into this community, the people that are being so kind in this community, I also realized that I have a very motivated, I have a very ambitious, I have a very kind, I have a really unique community. And I hope you see that in yourself, because I'm really talking to you. I see all the things that you're doing. I see all the things that you want to do. I see your ambitions, and I see how you're persevering through those things. And I ask myself, yeah, absolutely, sleep is a really good thing, right? We're sleeping, and we're resting so that the next day we can do our best, and just do our best. And I say this all the time, your best is not qualified by anyone else but you. You qualify what your best is, and I know that you're doing your best, and I'm trusting you in that process. But on your road to whatever you perceive as success, I know that a lot of times what comes into the thought process of what it means to be really sustainable is just to have a job, right? And to get into the job process, a big part of it is interviews, and before the interviews there is the resume. And so currently, as someone who has two positions, and I got them in very different formats. The first one, it was very much so formal resume, very much outlined and very much well thought of. The other one, I literally sent in some photos of me having fun with the kiddos, and I was like, yo, I'm really good with kids. This job involves like a lot of kids, and like I know they're gonna have fun. Like, I'm a really good coach. And so the manager was like, okay. So I got the job that way. That is not what I'll be discussing. The latter one, I'm gonna be discussing the former, which is building a resume. And I don't want this to be some sort of like, oh my god, I'm gonna like grind and I'm gonna do it so difficult and I'm gonna make this so hard. I believe in you. Like, I totally believe in your success as a person, and I truly want you to succeed and make it look easy. And I know that you are going to succeed in whatever way you define success, and you are going to make it look easy. And so today I want to talk just a little bit about resume building, design, and how to make it easy for you. And if that sounds good to you, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay. And so how you're going to actually build this out, how you're going to build out this resume is going to be the following. You're going to have a Word document, a Word document. In that Word document, what you're going to do is you're going to set the margins a little bit lower. So originally, when you have a Word document, you can only put if this is the whole document, you can only put your words in here. So it's like smaller, right? Small. Set your margins a little bit lower, so that you can put your words from here to this block to a little bit like that. A little bit more. because you're going to need that space in order to build out your entire resume, okay? So that's a setup. Okay, what's the first line? What's the first line going to be? Your first line is going to be right in the middle. It's going to be at the top, maybe like, I don't know like the font size, but in pretty big letters, your name. Second line, right in the middle, the center is going to be the following: your email. It's going to be your phone number. It's going to be where you're located, the city that you're located in, and then if you want, optional, your LinkedIn. If you have a LinkedIn, I would highly recommend getting a LinkedIn. It's just good to have. It's like a social media for employment. It's kind of cringy, but I would recommend you getting that for yourself. Okay, so now that you have this big box and you set the margins, and now you have your big name, your name, that beautiful name. It's all you. It's all you. You have that big bold name, okay? And then you have all basic details. Remember, what do you think are going to be the four sections that we're going to put into this resume? Okay, let's think about it. What are the four most important things? What are the chapters of this resume? I suggest the following. What is that ad? Okay, it's like a food ad. I don't know. The first thing is going to be your education. The second thing is going to be your professional experience. Your third thing is going to be your projects. And then the last thing is going to be your certifications. If you want to replace the word certifications with technical skills, that works as well. So, recap. Name, email, phone, your city, your LinkedIn. Then, next line, your experience. Okay, now you're going to list. You're going to list your experience. You're going to list off your job title, where it was, what company you worked in. On the right hand side, you're going to list off what months or what years you worked in that company. At the bottom of that list, you're going to say all the different things that you did within that list. Now, here's the big issue. When you want to list your role on the left hand side, but you want to get your dates on the right hand side, a lot of people, they make the mistake of just doing space. They do space or indent in order to get their words from here, your single roll, to all the way over here in order to say your date. Don't do that. What you're going to do instead is this. Microsoft Word, insert, top of your screen, insert. Then you're going to do a two column table. Once you insert a 2-column table, you can maximize and minimize the width of those columns. So for example, if you want a lot of room for your job description, which you're going to want, your job description, you can put that all the way wider and make this one a little bit smaller. And now on this little column, now you can just put your date right there. You don't gotta do indent. You don't gotta do space. You just gotta put it in the second column and change the width of the column. Now you're gonna ask me, Vexerone. But tables are ugly. No employer wants to see a table. You're right. You're so smart. Well, young cricket. What you can do instead is that once you organize everything, if you go and click anywhere in your table, and at the top of your screen, you're going to click on table design. On the left hand side, you're going to have the option to view grid lines. Uncheck the option that says view grid lines, and now it just looks like a really good formatted resume. And you can do that for education. You can do that for your professional experience. And then you're going to do that for your projects. And so for your projects, what you're going to do on the third section is that you're going to list out your projects. You're going to list out the time that you did it. And then you're going to list out of all the things that you did, and make sure you specify the metric of impact that your project had. I don't care if you have to make that up, y'all. We getting money out here. We gonna get that job. We gonna get you that job. But also, like, don't forget what I say about, like, intentions and making sure that you get where you want to be based on your own terms. So take that with your own respect. I love you. But basically have a measure for success for every single project that you list. Obviously describe what you did, but then at the end, you always want to define how successful was it? How much did you improve that process? By what metric were you able to complete this research? How were you able to help out your teammates? These are all things that really matter. Okay, last thing is your either certifications or technical skills section. In this section, pretty simple. Basically, all the certifications. What did I just say? Basically, all or any of the certifications, all or any of the technical skills, any sort of licenses that you've had, maybe even fun facts. Maybe even just fun facts about who you are, giving the employer an idea of who this beautiful, amazing candidate that you are, giving them a general idea, whatever technical skills, whatever licenses, whatever certifications, things that you have had. Are you proficient? If you were doing business, Excel, Visio, these are the sort of things they want to see. Tableau, Power BI, visual analytics. These are just for business. If you were in research, I'd probably be like completely different. But like, these are the sort of things that you want to list in this section. With that being said, you now have a complete resume with your name, your email, your phone number, your city, your LinkedIn, followed by your education, followed by your professional experience, followed by your projects, which is then going to be followed by either your technical skills or your certifications. As this community grows, I am starting to understand that this is the kind of people that I am attracting into this community, and I could not be happier. So thank you for being here. Again, I do not know if these resume tips are going to hold up for the year of 2035. But for right now, this is what I have, and I hope that I can help. If not, I won't cry about it. I hope you enjoyed Subway Surfers. So with that being said, I hope you have a good, wonderful rest of your night. Sleep well, rest well, keep being the kind-hearted person that you are. Keep expressing yourself as you see fit. You are more. You are so much more than this little box that you sometimes put yourself in. Express yourself fully, grow yourself more, succeed, and make it look easy, because I know you can do it. I hope to see you another day, and until then,